The living conditions in which we grow up form us as human beings. They shape our character, behavior, and perception of life. The experiences of the first years are the most important in our lives. They are the basis for everything else that will happen in our lives. The subconscious is the area in the brain where all important experiences and decisions are stored. The key point here is that at birth, our brain only exists in its basic structure. It's only at the age of about 6 that our brain is sufficiently developed that we can gradually think and act consciously. So, in the first 6 years we still live unconsciously and are influenced and shaped by our environment. Since we don't know and can't do anything at the beginning of our lives, our process of learning and development is exhausting and entails setbacks. For this reason, emotional support is very important for us. Normally, this is mainly provided by our mother. Her praise, her care, as well as her warnings and explanations determine how we perceive life and how we develop. If we feel that our relationship with our mother is good in the first years, our basic trust is also good. We can develop normally and feel safe, stable and connected. However, if we perceive the bond with her during this time as unstable, restrictive or non-existent, our basic trust is low. The consequence of that is that we feel either rejected, insecure, or helpless in certain situations. We get out of balance and change our behavior. We start fighting, withdraw, adapt to the circumstances, or try to convince by being helpful, committed, or loyal. When we get out of balance, we often become emotional. In general, we have 4 basic feelings. These are fear, anger, grief, and joy. We feel joy when we are balanced and happy. We feel fear, anger, and grief when we are out of balance. Simply put, one can say that situations that evoke either fear, anger, or grief in us are our trigger points. When we are triggered, something burdens us and we feel either helpless, at the mercy of, or treated unfairly. What burdens us is in a way the repetition of a situation we have already experienced as a child. Back then, we were in a difficult situation that we couldn't change. Today, we can react differently, but we react automatically, basically the way we did as a child. So, we have maintained certain patterns of thinking and behavior since childhood, even though we have grown up in the meantime. It's difficult to change these because it's precisely these patterns of thinking and behavior that give us security and stability. What we should do is to rethink these patterns and find something that's so attractive to us that we are willing to swap it for it. Our task is to find out what that is. So, there's a way we can let go of our fear, anger, and grief. Isn't that fantastic? We have it in our own hands in which direction our lives will go. If we want to change our lives positively, we should deal with our trigger points. In this way, we can replace our fear, anger, and grief with security and stability. In this process of change, it's important to live consciously and to align our lives according to what corresponds to us. We should consider what living conditions we need and how we can achieve them. There is more to it than that, but in principle, this is the way to be able to lead a good and happy life. The momentousness which this process of change entails is enormous. With every step, we change as human beings and become stronger, more balanced, and calmer. Our quality of life improves because this life corresponds to us.